everybody. Remember to start the camera this time. Welcome to the Educated
Follow us
Edibilista.
for more tips.
This is not a tech channel, clearly. We have no idea what we're doing here. This is episode 10.
Wow, we're in double digits.
Digits.
Feeling so professional.
Yeah, and what are we doing today?
Wow, we are getting in the Valentine spirit. We are making some infused gummies, and we are super excited because Valentine's Day happens to be one of my most favorite holidays, tied with Halloween.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah.
And I love that this can be just like something quiet at home together, you know?
Yeah.
Go out and, I don't like
socialize.
Or this is perfect.
This is perfect. Or you can, make these together and then each go your respective separate ways. So, depending on how much togetherness you want.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our first time making gummies, and Jane made the oil yesterday. So why don't you tell us your process?
So we are making 24 gummies, and it's going to use a cup of infused coconut oil, which is how much is in here. It smells amazing. And I couldn't get the lid off earlier, so we're going to try that. There it goes. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. It smells so good. We're really excited.
Just like baking home.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're super excited to try this out. So I did this in the Levo yesterday, as Mary said. It took about, the decarb took about a half hour, I think, and then the infusion itself was about another 2.5 hours. So that's the thing you need to be aware of if you're going to do this. You've got to plan because not that you can't leave the machine unattended, but you obviously don't want to go too far. So yeah, just make sure you realize how long it's going to take. And also it has to warm up, which adds time to the process. So
and you want to let it set afterwards. I wouldn't do it the same day. I wouldn't do my oil the same day as I'm doing my gummies and stuff. I feel like that process wouldn't work very well.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when this came out of the Levo, it was straight liquid, just like our butter was. So it took a while to reach a solid state again. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty slow going. Not that I think that matters necessarily, but we're going to melt this back down anyway for our gummies, obviously.
Yes.
And what is in here is a hybrid. And there's about 2 grams to 1 cup of coconut oil. So we're gonna see how that potency is. It was the calculation when I figured it out was going to be around 11 per gummy. So seems like a nice reasonable amount. Didn't want to go completely over the top. So we'll see what we end up with. But ready to roll. Yeah.
So we have our vegan Jello. It's cool. We're gonna do a couple flavors together.
Yes.
We're
bougie like that.
Bougie.
And the recipe that we're going to be using, we'll link to it in the comments, of course, but it also requires some unflavored gelatin as well, also vegan.
And the notes on this recipe are funny because we have to keep stirring, so this is going to be an interesting video to make.
15 minutes.
And then they tell you the key to gummies is to doing it very quickly.
Yes, with a dropper.
With a dropper.
So this, pray for us.
Hopefully they actually end up as gummies. I mean, that is the goal.
That is the goal.
We'll just be eating sloppy Jello.
Yes. Yes. We're definitely not going to let it go to waste either way.
What happens? Yeah. So let's head over to the stove and get started.
Yay.
Here we go. Okay, guys, we're at the stove now, adding all of the oil. So this is a cup of canola oil.
Okay, trying to make this nice and level in here.
Add the water.
Get that right. Okay, here it goes.
Right.
I'll sprinkle it so it doesn't get in a big clump for you. Okay, once our oil is good and melted, we'll be adding the gelatin. And we have to whisk that for 10 to 15 minutes nonstop. So we'll be cutting the video because as interesting as that is, I'm sure you have better things to do. And we'll come back when we start filling the molds.
I mean, this is pretty easy so far.
Yeah.
I don't think I've made any type of gummy before.
I don't think I have either.
We're trying lots of new things.
Love it. All right, you tell me when it's melted.
I think everything's pretty much melted in here.
Now, we have to be careful not to let this boil. Do you think we need to turn it down at all? Now that we're starting to add the Jell-O?
A little bit,
okay.
yeah.
All right, here comes Jell-O pack 1. Oh my.
It's like a whole cloud.
Yeah, it smells really good too. I think this is the raspberry.
We're going berry, raspberry and strawberry together.
Doesn't that sound delish? I want to make sure I get every little bit out of there. Sorry about your stove.
Well, I cleaned it.
Right, and we'll be cleaning it again, I'm sure.
Huh.
Okay, here comes the strawberry. I'm trying to open it so it doesn't go like a bag of chips,
in that drawer.
And of course I said that, and some of it went on the counter.
We'll survive.
You're doing a very good job whisking.
Thank you. This is about the extent of my cooking skills.
You're doing great. Yes, you can. Whisk it good. Okay. We're almost done.
We're almost here, guys. Okay. Are you gonna do all that?
No, you can. You want to do the honors? No pressure. Making Mary do fill the molds. Somebody's got to keep whisking, so I guess that's going to be me. Oh my goodness. Is it like super duper thick? It looks super duper thick.
Well,
we're back.
And we suck.
No, the recipe sucks.
The recipe sucks. Okay. We don't know what's going on. So we did the first batch that you saw. We put it in there, put it in. It's sent to do in the freezer for 20 to 25 minutes.
Which we did.
We did.
We followed the recipe to a T.
We followed the recipe. And what we found was the oil definitely separated. So it was like all on top. So you can kind of see this is starting a little bit, but this is better. So we put it all back in. We doubled the soy lecithin because that is supposed to be what
binds it
together.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of take 2. So we kind of experimented on this one. So we did one tray in the freezer, like they say. Oil definitely super separated. This we put in the fridge, and you can see they're just starting. I'm not sure that it is actually oil on top. A little bit is. Definitely you can see like that one right there. But I think they're just going to take a little time. They're still a little squishy. So we're going to let them sit out to solidify.
We're going to see what happens.
And then adjust for the next one, because clearly this recipe sucks. Okay, so we have kind of the finished product. Took a while, some extra testing. I think I would put gummies on the hard category for weed treats.
Yes, I would agree with you, at least based on this experience. Yeah. But we have since found many other recipes and recommendations as far as how to make them turn out the way they look in the Pinterest picture. So we're going to try another recipe somewhere down the road and see if we get different results.
I think my biggest tip is read comments on every recipe you read. Because there's always tips in there. So the specific recipe that we used said, don't let it boil. Well, we had to let it boil before it even became anything remotely like a gummy. So this is what we ended up with, guys. I'm trying to get a good one here. We have our little hearts.
They're kind of cute.
They're
not terrible. The color is not quite what we anticipated. We thought they would be like a clear red.
Brings us to the rose. I'm going to give you a close-up here. Y'all, what does this look like to you?
Maybe a rose, maybe other things. I guess it just depends on your perspective.
Or your dirty mind.
I
immediately thought this looked like a fleshlight, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen a fleshlight in person. I don't even know why this came into my head. But literally that's what it looks like. So
we're gonna try the hearts probably.
I'm not sure you would want to give this to your boy, or maybe you would want to give this to your boyfriend or husband. I don't know. That's on y'all.
Yes. So we will see if ours like them.
Yeah, those are our tips, guys. luckily, I think it was good because the gummies can be remelted, so we had to do that.
Yeah, it took us a lot longer than we
than
anticipated.
Yeah. So, but you know what? This is what we're here for. Try it out, see what happens, give you guys some tips. And so if you have a favorite gummy recipe that actually works and has all the directions to make it turn out the way you want it, please share.
Yes, please do. Please do.
Because I love gummies.
Yes.
And
we will try again.
We will.
Maybe we'll try for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Do some good
there
ones.
we go. Yeah. Okay, guys. So there you go. Don't forget to like, follow, and share us. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.